Welcome back.
Hey, so we wanted to start a mini series or a minisode. Yeah. On Thursdays with just like whatever we wanted to, honestly.
Yeah, just like quick and like get it off the brain, talk about it and put it out.
And it's so funny because we were just sitting here just like shooting the shit and then we were just like popped into our brain like
yeah, we were literally about to have this conversation and we were like,
let's
turn on the microphone.
Right, let's record it.
Yeah.
But why are people so weird and obsessed with celebrities? I don't get it.
No, yeah, it's like a whole nother level.
Oh, yeah, I actually have a story time for this.
Oh.
So when I was like obsessed with J. Cole, but not like this. Like, it's not the level of like these TikTokers, like these tiki-takis. I love her. But it's not like to the level of that.
No.
Where like I'm following these people because I feel like there's just a really huge obsession with Kylie.
Yeah. So like this
Kylie
is where
Jenner.
this stemmed from. I was like joking around and I was like, oh my God, Mariah, did you see like Kylie Jenner had her baby shower?
And I was like, oh my God, Jen, did you see that there's a theory that Kylie Jenner had her baby?
We were like, wait, stop. These people are crazy.
Yeah.
Like the one girl that I saw, she was like, oh yeah, the pictures that she posted, like she has been posting her nails because, you know, we follow her nails and we know like what. I was like,
sick?
What?
Isn't that sick?
That is like no type of like just like I don't know, like these celebrities have like, and I get it, like that's what comes with like fame and stuff, but like they have like no privacy,
none at all.
Like people just like dig so deep into their lives.
Yeah, they were saying because there was like a baby bottle at one of the Travis Scott's picture or something like that. That's how it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's insane.
Do you think it's like a Kardashian like Jenner thing, or do you think like people do this for everyone?
That's a
good question. Like all of the ones that I've seen were just for the Kardashians.
I think they have such a huge influence, like a mass influence on on just the world right now that maybe it is just them, but I don't know, because even there's like some like influencers that people are like that over too. And I was just going to say my story time is when I was, like, obsessed with J. Cole, going to see him in concert and stuff. I got tickets to BET. I'm on BET, you know, they were bringing up all the up-and-coming artists, and I went to go see him. And this girl I met online, she was like, oh, my God, I follow him to every single show he does. And he was like, yep, I met his girlfriend and all this stuff, and, like, knew all these personal things about them.
For all that.
Right. And I, like, I really think it's a little sick. Like... You're living your life through other people. But then I feel bad for those people. I'm like, maybe this is all they have.
No, yeah. I mean, I guess.
But can you imagine being obsessed with a celebrity like that?
No. Like,
no. But what do you think?
Like, to know their nail, like,
I know.
what design they're getting on their nails and base that off their pictures, like, that is insane to me.
I think there's just a really, like, that could be a whole episode, I was going to say, episode topic about, like, the influence that the Kardashian-Jenner family has on the world.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I love them. Like, I really do, but, like, I just don't, like, maybe there are people who, like, because I even saw, like, around Christmas, someone did, like, one of the TikToks like about their fucking wrapping paper, and it was this one had like I don't know, like it was like all different names and like the wrapping paper that they did.
You don't think they pay people to talk about them like that though?
Maybe that's
like they pay people to be so obsessed with them sometimes. Like I really think like because they want to be everywhere. They want to have like an influence in media, like the way that they like curate things like and like their life feed and stuff like that. Like I'm like. Maybe that, like, I don't know. I never thought about how much influence they had on us until I guess seeing it more now, people talking about it. But maybe
to me, like, I never realized it until like you said, like these like people are like just getting on the internet. But what the fuck was the
liquid lipstick before Kylie Jenner started selling? No, like seriously, like people were like liquid lipstick became a thing during that era of her selling them. Not that she started it. I don't think she started it, but it's like.
No, remember ColourPop?
Do. Yeah, but I'm saying like look at what they do to like products that are like these are normal products. Like remember when she tried to like normalize wigs? Like no girl, people have been doing that forever. Like so I think they just try to normalize and like appropriate so much that people are so obsessed with like trying to figure break it down.
I just, like, don't get it. Like, and, like, you know, like, I like Kylie. Like, I like Kylie. I like Courtney. Like, but I just don't ever see myself being so obsessed with them that, like, I know everything. Or, like, think I know everything about them. And my thing is, like, if she wanted to keep that, like, private, like, you know, like, who cares? Yeah. Like, why is that such a big deal?
Yeah. I know. I think like that's true too.
People like, and I always joke around and I'm like, oh my God, like I want to be TikTok famous. Like it looks like so much fun, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But I'm like, then there's that like fear of like being an influencer and like how people can be so negative. And it's like, how can you post like these things like talking bad about like these people like who are just living their life?
I have like so many stories now because I don't know if it's just like the people that I have on Facebook, but I feel like people on Facebook get like overly passionate about things sometimes. I just saw somebody post on Facebook actually yesterday that they're like, being a professional TikToker, like, don't ever tell me that your career is a professional TikToker because I'll never take you serious or something like that. And I just, like, I think people who are stuck in traditional, like, mindsets don't realize that maybe, like, the term professional TikToker is not a thing, but, like, there's such thing as content creators, whether you think it's content or not. Like, there's people that are consuming this, so just because it's not like the type of content you would consume doesn't take it away from other people that they're content creators. Yeah. You know, like, and I think true. People who are so closed-minded about media, like, if you actually think about it, like, what we're doing now is almost like, you know, it's almost in the iconic level. Not to give us, like, credit like that, but people who are out here putting out content, whether it's voice content, video content, like, it takes a lot to do those things to create. I mean, look at that day we had today. Yeah. You know, like, that took work hours, that took a process, that took a thought. You know, like, it's not
we worked
just
a whole shift today.
Seriously, we've been at this for hours. 6 hours if you want to put a counter on it. You know, like, so it's like, give people credit where it's due, and people are consuming it, and people are making money from it. So it is a career,
and they're making good money from it. Like, so, like, we shouldn't, like, you know, like, I just, and even, like, you know, like, not even knocking down the people who, like, are obsessed with, like, the Kardashian, the Jenner family, because honestly, like, whatever, like, that's what they do, that's what they're into, fine. Like, I'm sure they're making money off of it, too, because, like, the videos just, like, blow up because people are so invested. Yeah. But, like, it's still weird.
Yeah, you know what's funny, though? I think, it, like I said, it has, like, that big chokehold over, like, just the whole world. They have a big toehold over the world right now. And it was funny because there's this woman who does analyze, like, everything that they do to construct this fake reality almost. And it's like, even to get people talking about them, like, they'll edit a picture or, like, you know, did you see that, like, viral picture of, like, Kim edited, like, True into, and they were like, they do this for people to talk about them, for them to be a constant buzz. And it's like, that, it's almost crazy, like, how their marketing, like, production their marketing is crazy. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
It is.
But I think, that whole obsession and, like, I don't know. I get what you're saying, though. Even when I started YouTube, I'm like, I want to do that as a career. I still want to do it as a career. And one day, maybe I will do it as a career, you know? But, like, who cares of what people say about...
Right. But I think that sometimes, like, if you ever, like, see, like, content creators, like, influencers, like, there's some days where they're defeated. Like, but, like, the comment section, like, I feel like as hard as you try to be, like, not... like, oh, like, I don't care what people say about me. I don't care about... like, you read through that comment section, and there could be such hurtful things being said about you. And it's like, why do people care that much about their, like, you know, your life? And, like, granted, like, you're putting yourself out there, right? So you kind of have to take that, like, account. Be entitled
to, you know?
It doesn't mean that, like, people should be like that.
That was, I was just going to say something about, like, that was, we just both watched Cheer. Obviously, we're not going to talk about the season until we have our episode about Cheer, but with that whole thing with Monica, I felt so bad. Like, there were some things that it was like, okay, like, this is what you signed up for in, like, you know, pursuing the fame part and, like, going on Dancing with the Stars and stuff. Yeah. Like, that part was kind of not hard to defend her, but it was like, she's human. These were once-in-a-lifetime chances for her to do something, you know? And for people to be so critical over a woman who built a, you know, whatever. It might not seem like it's just a cheerleading team to you, but cheerleading is, you know...
it's a big deal
and
for them.
I love in this season how they, like, furthered... I can't speak today. How they furthered the narrative of... how important sports and cheer and community is in people's lives. Like, and you saw it with her relationship with Ladarius, and it was just like all of those things. Like, it was so emotional for me to watch because we coach. Yeah, and like just watching how people are so critical of her. And she was, she even said it. She was like, "You can't make anybody happy." No, and it's like you can't. This it's scary now. Like how the world and how the generations are coming,
and how the media could just flip things around like in seconds. Like it literally takes seconds for the media to just like flip things and make it something that either it's not, or just put a negative like stamp on it and just like bash the people who are behind it. You know,
I know. And I think it opens us up too, because we have a podcast, and I feel like people already come to us like, oh, you guys, should be doing this or should do that. It's different when it comes from like, a new to your bride, people, but like when it comes from other people, like, oh, you guys shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. And it's like, like, no, we're doing, like, of course we take constructive criticism, but like for people to always feel the need to be critical of like people doing new age things is like, that drives me bonkers.
And like I literally give it to the people who are like trying to be like content creators and like influencers and are really like pushing content and like thriving. Like, I'm here for it. Like, good for you. Like, do your damn thing. Like, don't let anyone like stop you or like make you feel like, oh, like that's not enough, because honestly, it's after today, like that is a lot of work, like a lot of work. Like, and there's people who are pushing like 4 or 5 videos a day. I know. Like, I can't even like imagine. Like, it's literally a full-time job.
No,
like,
it is. And you know what? A lot of people that don't see it, but these influencers, I mean, of course, there's influencers that are just like terrible and like I wouldn't support them or anything and whatever. But there's these influencers or these that they're actually working for like brands and working with brands to like further, get, and they have positions with these companies where it's like you're just seeing them post a video on like TikTok, whatever, but that video just caused like conversions and sales and everything, and you're not like thinking of that, and that's like that's called business. Like, so FYI, people, if that's what like if people don't process that, they think, oh, you have to work this 9 to 5 corporate at a desk job to make sale. No, girl, like open up your minds. But yeah, I just think it's crazy how like people are so obsessed with I have another quick story time, but there was also like another woman who is pursuing a career path similar to Kim pursuing her career path and wanting to be a lawyer, and she was just so angry with like Kim passing the baby bar.
But like, why?
But my whole thing is like, information, knowledge is power. So if you know what the baby bar is, that's like lower than the LSATs. Like the baby bar is almost nothing. It's like to get into, like, so it's like she still has 100,000 steps to go. Don't compare your journey to hers. Yes, she's privileged. Like, you can't. You can't like strip that from her.
To things that like you can't be mad at that.
Right. So, but yeah, that was just our like quick hot take on like mainstream media, basically. Yeah. It turned into like, and that was raw. Yeah. I love it.
It was.
Yeah. But let us know if you like these mini series or these minisodes. Yeah. We're going to continue with them for now, and then like talk about whatever we want.
Right.
And what comes to mind. Yeah. But hope you guys had a good week and you're getting ready for your weekend.
Yes.
We'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.